Let's talk about open houses a little bit. The biggest things in terms of getting the most out of your open houses. Number one, how are you making sure people know about it? So number one, like go to Facebook groups, even if you're not part of them, find the community Facebook groups and post it that you have an open house coming up. Number two, depending on city rules, get your signs out as soon as possible. I see too many agents. This is the biggest mistake. They're doing an open house Saturday from 2 to 4 and there's no signs all week until Saturday at 11:30. Or at 1:30, while they're there half an hour before. I honestly recommend you need an open house rider on your for sale sign. And I would honestly get get your open house sign, not all of them, but at least a few of them out at major intersections at least 24 hours before. Okay, now check your city rules because some cities will fine you or take them.
Yeah.
Especially on major roads. So check your city rules. That's why I usually say 24 hours before is because they'll usually let you away with it for a night. It's just if it sits there for weeks on end. So yeah, number one, Facebook groups. Number two is getting a rider. Number three is getting your open house signs. Even though agents are bad at this, and I shouldn't need to remind you, make sure that you actually have that it has an open house on realtor.ca. It's different than just putting on your MLS data form that there's an open house on those dates. You've got to go to a different place and make sure you have that as soon as the listing goes up. The biggest mistake I see is most people put the listing up and they don't do that side of it because it takes 24 or 48 hours sometimes to update as well. It used to anyways, maybe less now. You got to remember, most people see your listing the first 24 hours it comes out. There is a delay with realtor.ca, which is great. You want to make sure that you have it on realtor.ca, that you're having an open house as quickly as possible.
My listing, sorry to interrupt, is I had it on two boards. So one of the realtor.ca listings had it, the other one didn't.
So that's really going to generate you more traffic, which is step one, right? Those are the things you need to do. Oh, sorry. My last tip is don't put that you're having an open house in the broker remarks and just the open house part. Put it in the actual client remarks that you're having an open house. A lot of people will not read beyond the client remarks. And you have to remember, most people looking at homes aren't realtors. They don't even know where to look for if they get sent an MLS listing, they don't even know where to go look for if there's an open house. Be very clear and state it. So that's getting more traffic to your open house. They're all equally important. But I've found a lot of my clients have had great success with posting about it in neighborhood Facebook groups. Next thing is what you're doing at the open house. You don't do this for every open house, but you want to almost make your open house something that people want to come to. So staying in the Facebook group, hey, there's going to be this happening, or we're doing a giveaway for this. And then also preparing to make yourself stand out. So don't just show up at an open house with a pen and paper sign up form. Make sure that you are delivering some value. And yes, I want to get buyers from an open house, right? Tim, you want to get buyers from an open house, right? Who else comes to open houses other than buyers?
Neighbors who are thinking about listing.
Nosy neighbors. I'm there also to impress the nosy neighbors. Why am I there to impress the nosy neighbors?
Get their listing.
They're likely to be selling at some point in time, right? And usually if they're being nosy neighbors, it's because selling is already, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, already on their mind. The value of their home is already on your mind. So if you show up like every other realtor and have a few bottles of water and a paper sign-up sheet, are they going to remember you? When you follow up with them, are they going to care about you?
No.
Nah. So my big things with open house are twofold. I love personally doing some sort of giveaway. Be clear that so that's why I do some sort of giveaway to get them to sign up. So I'll have a sign. It's usually for something local, right? Like $100 gift card for this bakery, or a $200 gift card for this restaurant, or a gift card for this clothing store, or whatever it is. I'm gonna have a giveaway and it's a raffle, which is going to make them more likely to give you their real information because it's something they want. B, it shows you support the neighborhood, right? C, it's something else that other realtors aren't doing. D, if you send them an email, are they more or less, and they could win something, are they more or less likely to open it?
Yeah, way more.
Right. Way more likely to open it. So that's step one. Have some sort of giveaway. Step two, the one thing every other realtor does. What do they have at an open house? If we have a house that people can look at and that they'll email you if you would like a copy.
Home inspection.
Home inspection. Right. Home inspection. Who actually wants the home inspection? Only the people that actually want to buy the house. What percentage of the people do you think actually want to buy the house?
Yeah, not many.
It's pretty low.
Right. So how can we increase the chances that they'll give us the real information and then give them something that they are more likely to want? And I still think this isn't like foolproof. It's just better than an open house. Okay. But I think this coupled with the giveaway, 90% of people will give you their real information. So what I would recommend doing is doing a printout of all the recent sales, as well as what's currently available in the neighborhood. Then in a booklet, and then like some sort of report that you kind of like type up, just like a CMA, right? On like the value of all the homes, what you think the value is of what's on the market, so on and so forth. And you have one copy. Now, I walk into a home. I'm not a buyer that's interested in the house, but I live in the neighborhood. Which one am I more likely to be interested in? The home inspection?
The second one.
The second one, right. And you only have one copy so that they don't take a copy and kill a tree. And you say, yeah, you can't take that copy with you, but I'd be happy to send you a copy. A copy, right? What's your email? So that's another hack. Number 3, how you prep for the open house, guys. Don't just show up with some bottles of water. Okay. Have something that is local, right? Like if you want to have cupcakes, get cupcakes from a local cupcake shop, not Loblaws, or sandwiches or something. Get something once again that shows that you support local. You don't have to spend a ton of money, guys. It's just once again shows that you support local and that you're local and that you care and that you know the neighborhood and that you understand the neighborhood. Because if there's an unrepresented buyer, but they don't think you know anything about the neighborhood, do you think they're likely to use you if you don't buy that house? But if you do these little things, whether you're a neighborhood expert or not, right? If you have a giveaway for something in the neighborhood, you have stuff from the neighborhood in the house as refreshments, and you have created this like little booklet CMA about the neighborhood, do you think they're even going to question whether you work in the neighborhood or a neighborhood expert? No, they're not.
So question for you.
Yes.
Let's say these new buyers that are unrepresented, you get their proper email, you send them the report. What's your next nurturing step after that?
Well, I'm trying to get them on a phone call. So I'm not just emailing them. I'm following up with all of these people via phone. Because listen, guys, this is what you have to understand about an open house. If someone is a buyer unrepresented at an open house, do you think that's a hotter lead or a less hot lead than someone that signed up on Facebook that's 3 years out?
Hotter.
Way hotter.
They're out looking at houses, right? So I'm on the phone with this person. Like, I'm not relying on email for those people. I'm doing everything I can to get them on the phone. Unrepresented, out looking at homes. Who here thinks they can deliver value to somebody that's unrepresented out looking at homes? These are the people that I'm calling 150 times until they answer the phone. You have to watch videos, but like if they're not answering the phone, things like video voicemail, things like the heavy lifting strategy that you're going to see in the follow-up strategies, I'd be sending them personalized emails with this stuff as follow-up as well. Not just, hey, here's what you requested. Let me know if you want to have a meeting or you're ready to buy. That'd be the first email that I send is like, hey, here's what you requested. I'd love to chat with you more about your search. And tell them I'm going to be reaching out. I meet somebody that's been in an open house, I'm getting them on the phone. Even if they're a nosy neighbor, I'm getting them on the phone. Here's what you have to remember. Most buyers don't consider themselves a buyer until they're going to purchase in the next 90 days. Most sellers don't consider themselves a seller until they're ready to start the listing process. Do we want to talk to them before that or after that?
100% before.
Yeah. Remember, 72% of people work with the same, or the first realtor they meet. So we want to be that first realtor.